Hey, you guys. My name is Diana. I have a visual impairment and I also have really bad memory, so sometimes I end up repeating myself because I don't remember whether or not I've said something. I am being a little quiet just because my husband is already asleep. It is like 1 something in the morning. I'm having a little bit of trouble sleeping. So I decided, why not make a video? And I'm gonna make a video, something I've been kind of wanting to do, but I've been postponing it just because I wasn't sure if I was ready or how to even approach this. Um, Basically, I'm gonna give you guys a little backstory about myself. Um, so, as I just mentioned, I have a visual impairment. Now, I was not born with vision loss, um, but I became visually impaired at a very young age. I was basically a toddler. Um, so, about a year and a half to 2 years old, um, my parents find out that I have something or had something that is known as bilateral retinal blastoma. This is an eye cancer that affects the retina in children, in young children, especially infants and toddlers. Um, it is not something that will occur in an older child, and especially not in adults. It really just does affect children. Um, and if I'm not mistaken, it's one of the highest childhood cancers, or one of the highest childhood cancers. Um, well, I'm not exactly sure on how it was diagnosed or how they found out. I think the story I've been told is that one of my aunts, either she was taking pictures of me or she was looking at me, something happened. But when a child has an eye disease, especially eye cancer, the retina starts looking a little translucent, so you kind of actually get to kind of see behind, so it starts looking a little reddish because you're able to see through the retina. And honestly, that's how a lot of kids, a lot of children are diagnosed, or it is found in a lot of children because parents, I mean, duh, as your babies are so cute, so parents are going to want to be like taking pictures of them, and then sometimes they see this little white light shine through the in pictures, or red or something like that. So sometimes it's these little details that sometimes parents sometimes dismiss, not all the time. Thankfully, my parents did not dismiss this. Um, but by the time that my parents got to um, my my pediatrician, basically, the doctor told my parents, "Sorry, there's nothing that we can do. Really, the only thing we can do is remove both of her eyes. So do a double enucleation. Enucleation. Basically, enucleation just means it's a removal." Um, my parents were not satisfied with that answer. They were not happy. So they traveled a few hours to go to Children's Hospital of Los Angeles, um, where they met an amazing doctor who I do believe he's already passed. But if you have any type of eye condition and you've had it since childhood and you've gone to CHLA, you've probably heard of him. His name was Dr. Alan Murphy. Honestly, I loved. He was one of my favorite doctors, honestly, and I am just so indebted to him. But I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here, and then come back for part 2.